have some instant feedback here. In the Dukes of Hazzard, if you were in a police chase and you made it to the next county, they had to stop chasing you. And people actually believe that if you cross the county line, you're free and clear. And, if a cop pulls you over and he's not wearing his hat, he can't give you a ticket. That's another one people actually believe, that if he gets out, that he's technically out of uniform and it's a loophole and he can't give you a ticket. Yeah. There you go. Use that one in court.
All right, Anthony. Well,
They'll all have a good laugh.
The big story today, the NHL hockey season was canceled, and
it was?
And no one cares.
Jimmy seems to be excited about it.
I don't care. My jokes don't go over, I don't care.
It's getting a lot of headlines today. It's the big story, but no one really cares.
Nobody.
I'm a season ticket holder for the New York Islanders. I don't care. I just don't care.
You know what it is? It's not like people have been playing and watching hockey, and then all of a sudden they said, well, we're taking hockey off.
Mm-hmm.
So no one, at this point, who gives a crap?
Yeah, they got some footage on ESPN right now, and they just showed a net on the ice.
Yeah.
And it's all dark except for the net. Oh. And then the light just fades to black.
Oh, how artistic.
The season has been canceled.
Yeah.
I don't even know what it's about. I really don't. I didn't follow it, the whole, thing.
Oh, I hear it on, they talk about it on 1010 Wins or something at some of the news stations, and I listen, and I have no clue where the problem was. It's something about money. I'd be led to believe it's something to do with money.
They are so stupid.
Yep.
They are so stupid. The NHL was really starting to take off, and now this is just going to really hurt them. And they're already saying that this isn't an easy fix, and it may take another season of sitting out to figure it all out.
What are the players doing? They're playing over in Europe or something?
That's what's fun. I was talking to Earl, actually, at dinner about this.
Ooh. Did Earl pay?
He chipped in last night, sure.
He did?
I also said hi to John McEnroe and his fine family that was sitting right next to me.
Oh.
At my favorite restaurant. I couldn't believe I guess he likes the place, too.
He eats McDonald's?
No, but Earl brought up a good point last night. He goes, most of these guys are from Russia and over there, and there's all sorts of leagues to jump right into.
Yeah, that's
these guys are playing and whatever.
Yeah,
I really don't care about it.
I don't care.
And I was a season ticket holder, and all I know is my tickets go up every year. The prices are ridiculous. They don't really care about the fans.
Do you get a refund or something?
I guess, yeah. I have tickets with Joey from Paesano's on Mulberry Street, so we made a pact when the season was canceled.
You made a pact with Joey?
Oh, yeah.
Someday, you might have to return that favor.
Joey and I might go into business together soon, Anthony.
Uh-oh.
We may be going into some business together.
Oh, boy.
What are you going to call it, 90%, 10% in favor of him? Incorporated?
That's good.
But, no, we said we would...
Hope he doesn't care. He opens up the place. Fuck you. Pay me.
Yeah, what do I know about... I don't know about restaurant business. I come and have a nice meal. That's all I know.
Yeah.
We're thinking about some things.
Joey, your tab's getting a little high in here, huh? Yeah. Bottle across your head.
But, no, we decided as soon as they canceled the season, we would do a real nice steak dinner and maybe a strip club or something. Just spend our money.
Spend the season ticket money.
It is ridiculous, though. The ticket prices are so out of hand to begin with, and they want sympathy from the fans. We're paying through the nose to watch these guys play already, and they're not getting sympathy from me or anyone else.
And you guys got to go to that crap hole Nassau Coliseum to watch games too.
Yeah,
they were supposed to refurbish that whole place, and now forget about it.
Well, there's talks about it, but yeah,
forget it. I mean, how many Ooh, they're going to make a lot of money on a Charlie Daniels concert. What do they do over at the Nassau Coliseum?
It is
old hair bands perform there and hockey.
It's a shithole. It really is a shithole. Yeah. I've been to other hockey. What do they call the Coliseums? Arenas.
An arena.
Arenas, I guess, and they're so much better everywhere else.
I got to tell you, the baseball got hurt by the '94. Strike. Baseball really got hurt. McGuire Sosa kind of brought interest back.
Thank God for
steroids. You know what? I never came back to baseball. I tell people I'm a Mets fan. I don't follow the Mets closely like you guys follow the Yankees and stuff. I'll take a peek here and there. But after that strike, I never came back fully. I just didn't.
Well, it's kind of hard to follow the Mets, too. All you got to do is look at the last place in the division, and there they are. Follow them, you're probably ahead of them.
No, but I was a sports fan in general, so, I was really into baseball, and I would watch a lot of games and stuff. But after that strike, I never fully came back. I just didn't. And I know a lot of people did with the McGuire Sosa thing, but
if it hurt baseball, I'm saying it's definitely going to hurt hockey, because that was what really brought it back, was an amazing race. If it hurt baseball, it's really going to hurt hockey, and I'm glad, because I hate hockey. I hate hockey callers on the fan when I'm trying to listen to sports talk. Hey Joe, the Rangers, they're just dummies from Staten Island. So good, sit home, idiots.
So it's making news today, but in general, this strike thing hasn't got much attention from the sports fans, and good luck to you. Whatever.
Have fun. Maybe next year.
I won't be going next year.
No, you're not going to.
No, my season tickets are done now.
That's
done.
It?
Yeah, done.
You're not the only one.
Will I maybe go to a couple games next year? Sure. But now, you see what's going on here? I had season tickets. I'm dropping drastically down to maybe a couple games. And that's just to bring my little nephews and stuff, because they really enjoy themselves.
Yeah.
But as far as, committing to a whole season, done.
The league could be done.
Screw you guys.
The whole league could just be finished.
Well, that's what they're saying, too.
Wow.
You know what you do? This is what I always say. Spend your dollars elsewhere. Hit them in the pocketbook.
In the pocketbook.
In the pocketbook.
I'll hit them in the pocketbook.
The ticket prices just to go to a sporting event, it just amazes me that they get away with this. It's
ridiculous in all sports.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
To go to a goddamn game and watch. But, they got to pay for these players somehow. Yeah. When the price of the players goes up, because that's what people want to see, and that's what you're paying for.
Well, that's expensive, though. Doing tickets, what? I don't know, how much is it? $30 for
30?
For a lousy seat. I'm thinking about a baseball game. Hot dogs are, $6, and a beer or whatever you want, a soda. The hush money for the kid. I mean, it's just very expensive, awful. I haven't gone since 94 or 95. Last time I was.
No, it's hundreds of dollars.
It's hysterical when you go to the concession stand to buy stuff for your friends, and you got to come back with 6 beers and 6 hot dogs and stuff, and the person tells you how much it is.
You laugh.
Your head spins around.
You laugh.
It's $130. What?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
It's like a 6-pack of beer and some hot dogs.
Do you want the souvenir cup for another $4? What?
What?
It's not a souvenir cup. It's a plastic cup.
It's a cup you should have given me this
Right. It's a styrofoam cup with a logo on it.
You got to sneak your own soda in using the Whizzinator.
Drink out of your mule.
Yeah, that's the other thing they do. They don't like you bringing your own food into these arenas.
How funny would that be to put the Whizzinator on, fill it with something, lemonade,
and
then have your son next to you. Here you go, lad.
Make the kid drink right out of it. Or it'd be even funnier if it was something thick and dark, like a dark cranberry juice. So you look like you have internal bleeding to boot. Go ahead, have a drink. Daddy has a ruptured spleen, son. Don't let that bother you.
Really get gross and make it a milkshake.
Chocolate.
What? We're watching the game.
Yeah, can't my kid have a little drink?
Little nosy body.
Oh, man, is that funny. Hey, we got a quick piece of audio here from WEEI. I guess, that's the station in Boston, right? The sports station in Boston. Mm-hmm. And Terry Francona was on the air with WEEI, and he gets into a car crash. Listen to this.
Are there any in particular of the outfielders that intrigue you a little bit going in, guys that potentially could come off the bench, give you some speed, that sort of thing?
Well, we have the Adam Stern, the Rule 5 pick. We really got to keep an eye on him because we have to make a decision on him. Adam Heisdu, is an interesting guy that we know a little bit. We have Gabe Payton here to be our 4th outfielder, to kind of be the Gabe Kapler. Oh, jeez. Guys, I got to go. Somebody just rear-ended me.
See you, Terry.
You know what? I have the Yankee logo, too.
Oh. See you, Terry.
Figures.
Okay, guys.
Oh, it's always about the Yankees.
Oh, it happens, Probably did it on... It's probably Steinbrenner driving. That's probably who it is. Who knows?
I mean, we're talking to Terry Francona, and somebody rear-ends him.
I hope he's not at fault. I hope they don't have that cell phone law down in the state of Florida where you're not...
He wasn't talking to us. What are you talking about?
No, it wasn't me.
Oh, my God. These guys were just handed a piece of what we call radio gold, and that's all they got? That's all they got?
How about telling them, just keep the cell phone open?
Yeah,
we want to hear what's going on.
We would never let a guy hang up after that.
They're like, okay, hang up, okay.
And the best they could do is, well, he wasn't talking to us if he was on his cell phone.
Best they could do was a Pat from Munaki impression at the end of that call. Well, we're going to...
Radio gold, and that's it.
Rear-ended Greek driver.
What are you going to do?
10 minus 1 is 9.
Unbelievable, and it's always about the Yankees. Always about the Yankees.
Hey, hit him. I had a Yankee sticker. It's probably Steinbrenner.
Shut up. Oh, shoot, I wish he was driving a Pinto. Just burst into flames.
I'm burning up over here. On fire. Okay, we'll let you off.
We'll let you go.
Right.
Wow, he's burning.
The squealing you hear is my phone melting.
Yeah.
Too bad they weren't interviewing Harry Chapin. That would have been an interesting phone call.
Jeremy,
I'll call you back. My skull is rolling.
Sorry.
Or Jane Mansfield. Can I get back to you? I'm a member of the Church of Satan, and I've been decapitated by a truck.
Well, I'm filming a new movie.
Pook, you're the thud of the head next to the phone.
See, it didn't even happen to us, and we came up with better stuff than they did.
Rear-ended.
Oh, wow. Oh, shut up. Jeremy, what's up?
What's going on?
Hey,
I got I had season tickets down in D.C., and they refunded my money, but kept 5%, and they friggin' gave me tickets to go see Jim Norton at the Houston Improv.
Oh, wow.
February 24th through 26th.
Wow.
713-333-8800 or eatabullet.com.
Thank you, man. It's very informative. Thank you.
You know, I'm on to these guys, but they're coming from all over the freaking country. I know the usual suspects at this point.
Oh, you do?
Oh, yeah, I do. I'm not allowing Norton and friends to take over this program.
Well, if Todd the trucker calls in, you know what it's going to be. But
exactly.
He doesn't have to say Todd the trucker.
Who knew it would come from Maryland today? Scott from Iowa, what's up?
Hey, what's going on?
Hi.
Hey, I just wanted to tell you guys, and like I said, I don't want it to be like a bad remark, but you guys kind of remind me of the Bubba the Love Sponge show.
Ooh.
Wow.
Ow.
Why?
Why would you think?
Yeah, I can just barely hear you.
Why do you think we sound like Bubba?
I've never heard Bubba.
Do we sound fat?
I don't know. Maybe because you guys call it like you see it instead of all these other shows like the Bob and Tom show that prima donnas or something.
It's Iowa,
Yeah.
Iowa.
All right, I guess that's a compliment. Thanks, Scott.
I never heard Bubba the Love Sponge. I hear he's terrific, though. I mean, just a terrific show.
That's terrific. That's terrific.
He's whatever. Anyway, Anthony, on the way in today, I was listening to the news, and they're talking about Al-Qaeda.
Al-Qaeda.
Al-Qaeda is regrouping, and they're saying all over TV today that it's just a matter of time before they hit us again.
Well, we haven't had our dose of fear put into us lately. If you've noticed, we haven't really had a good injection of fear from the administration. So it's kind of nice that they pumped this one out. This guy has said nothing really new. I mean, that underlying threat is there. It's always been there, but occasionally they got to get on the news and let us know we're in mortal danger, and they are there to protect us.
Yeah, well, the latest is that, they're regrouping, dirty bombs could be involved, and possibly nukes. They actually say it's just a matter of time before a terrorist organization uses a nuke.
Yeah, and then they say, most likely, initially, we will get car bombings here in this country.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So, I'm on my way in today. I hear a little snippet, a little 30 seconds. I'm thinking, man, I need to be a little more informed on this one.
Sure.
We do a national radio show now, so I ran up to the 5th floor here, and I got all the local New York papers, and on the front cover of the New York Post, I'm expecting the big headline, Al-Qaeda, gearing up to attack us with nukes.
Danger, something very shocking.
Well, the headline in the New York Post today, because it's so important, Love Nest.
Love Nest.
5th Avenue Hawks back home making babies.
Oh, good. Isn't that great?
Where are our priorities in this freaking country?
At least the Hawks are back.
And they got a lovely picture of a hawk hovering over its nest.
Great. Good. That's nice. You get into a car and see a truck next to you and think it might explode at any given moment, but That's okay, as long as the Hawks are okay.
That's more important to read about the Hawks making babies than the possibility of Al-Qaeda using nukes.
Uh-huh.
That's why I love this country and love doing this job. The hypocrisy, the ridiculousness out there.
Well, the Daily News must have covered it.
Well, yeah. The headline there is From Bust to Flush.
Well, that is an odd story that you never do hear of. A black guy who is up to his neck in bills won lotto.
On his way to the bank to declare bankruptcy.
To declare bankruptcy.
Wow.
A broke black guy won lotto.
Yeah, it's amazing. It actually is a pretty cool story. The guy's on his way to declare bankruptcy. That's in the other paper. Hold on a second.
I'd rather see him win, though, than some doctor or dentist.
Doctors and dentists never win. It's always an ethnic minority that's down on their luck.
That's cool, though.
It always is.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying it's a non-story.
Look at these Al-Qaeda faggots. Fucking fags.
Oh, you showed them. What?
Nothing. That's just a line of dialogue from an audition I have. I just wanted to see how organic I could make it.
An audition?
Well, yeah.
What are you auditioning for?
Louis C.K. has a pilot on HBO, and that was my opening line.
Al-Qaeda? Really?
Yeah. Just tied in nicely with what Ope
What
mentioned.
type of character?
This guy Rich, this dumb friend of his.
And what's the problem with Al-Qaeda?
I don't know. They don't go any farther into it. But that was just a line, and I just tied in with what Opie said. I just don't have the chance
you
for me to
delivered
do
it
that.
with authenticity.
I had
like
to try
that.
it. Hit in the paper.
That was good.
Yep.
All right, here's the lotto story. Lightning luck. Det was doing such a number on retired prison guard William Cosart that he had made a 2:30 p.m. appointment for last Thursday to declare bankruptcy. Then, like a lightning bolt, the 54-year-old lotto player from Staten Island got a call that morning that changed his plans. I thought it was a bill collector, so I didn't answer the phone, he said yesterday with a laugh. I'm in debt up to my neck. Luckily, the lottery leaves messages. And when the guy called back, he found out that he was the sole winner of a $30 million jackpot.
Jeepers.
Wow. He was $200,000 in debt.
Wow. $200,000 in debt.
In debt.
This guy's going to blow through that in no time.
Oh, that's the best.
I love the broke lotto winners. How big of a loser do you have to be to win lotto, multi-millions of dollars, and then lose it? Gamblers. Any of these people that are, this guy's $200,000 in debt, and he had nothing. What was he running on? A retired prison guard's salary? And he ran up $200,000. You know what he's going to do now?
You know what you have to do to
Millions.
run up $200,000 in debt? The average person.
That's a lot of spending.
That's a lot of irresponsibility.
What are you doing? What are you doing to bring up $200,000?
Maybe he was a gambler or something. I don't know.
Gambling. It didn't look like he was living the high life. What do you do? What do you spend that on? I mean, when I first got some credit cards and stuff, I rang myself up into some pretty good debt. But at least I had some, I went out and got like CD players and camcorders and things like that, I was very irresponsible. $20,000 in debt on my credit cards. So I guess I'm a little guilty of it too.
Yeah, but that's only a tenth of what this guy rang up. So, But anyway. All right. Jimmy came in today really pissed off.
Just depressed.
Aww.
We're mad, but mad at myself.
We actually wanted to start the show with you today, but then we got sidetracked by the Whizzinator.
The Whizzinator.
The picture's still over there, just making me giggle, man. The fake penis. But what happened?
Friend of mine, Katie, she's a comedian. You remember we were walking in the diner one day, me, you, and somebody else after the show, and this crazy chick just ran up to me like she was going to attack me and then hug me?
Oh, yeah.
That's my friend Katie.
She's a lunatic.
Yeah, she's nuts, but she's a comic. She's actually very funny. She's involved with Seeds of Peace, which is an organization which kind of puts Israeli and Palestinian children together and teaches them to get along. Well, I know, but Clinton's involved with it, all these big politicians. And last year, Colin Quinn and I were raffled off as a prize at their dinner. A double date with me and Colin, and actually two pretty hot sisters took it, and we went out, and of course both struck out horribly. So this year, she's like, look, I got you on the red carpet for Seeds of Peace. And I love Katie, but I'm too tired. I'm really not into the organization too deep. I just did this one thing. I looked at the guest list, the special guest. No one was going to be there that I wanted to see. Of course, selfish me. I get an email. It's at 7-something last night.
Sorry, train wreck on the
if you haven't seen the train wreck video yet, it's all over the news this morning. What's the story with that? We'll get back to that in a second.
This guy's wife was annoying him because she hung out with a fat friend who had a lisp, and he just couldn't take it anymore.
The one I heard was right before that. The clip you don't see is Pat from Moonachie telling a joke
with his little toe on the rail.
I don't know. It looked like a truck on the train tracks. That's all I saw.
Yeah, we don't know the story?
Yeah.
All right, go ahead. Sorry, Johnny.
It's good. This is really good breakfast. I get a call from Kay to do the Caesar piece, and a red carpet would be kind of fun. But I was kind of embarrassed because none of these people are going to know me on the red carpet, so I'm going to traipse down the red carpet. No, I just saw this nightmare of me desperately looking and not one flashbulb going off.
Yeah. That's where the paparazzi take a break and they put their cameras down and start looking at their watches.
They look down the carpet further to see who's coming.
Yeah, right. Somebody's publicist or the retarded child of somebody. I didn't need that.
And you're walking with that wanting feeling.
Hi, and I had no one to go with.
Hoping and wanting.
Oh.
I wouldn't even have a publicist or somebody to talk to make it look like, look, let's just pretend I'm not humiliated. I'll continue on in. I would have been by myself, just looking around like a scared nothing.
One of the camera guys goes, Jim, and you look, and he goes, not you! Oh.
And so I get an email. This was like 7:30. I get an email at like 5 from her, because I want to take a nap. I'm tired. Hey, look, Robert De Niro is going to be there tonight walking the red carpet.
Bobby De Niro?
Bobby, in the VIP section.
Wow. So
I take my nap, and I go to the Comedy Cellar that night, and I just remember that I talked to Katie, so I have to call her. I'm like, he didn't. I wrote back, I'm like, he certainly will not show up there. I figured she just busted my balls, get me to go. He showed up, so I would have had a chance to walk the red carpet and hang out in VIP with Robert De Niro.
And maybe get that other shot.
I would have gotten it. I'm almost sure I would have gotten it. And Edie Falco,
brother.
And our old friend Louis Black showed up, and a couple of other, Ron Silver, other major celebrities showed up.
Gotten a lot of pictures.
In the VIP section with De Niro. And I decided to nap.
You were napping.
Now, this is the point I want to bring up. You know, if that happened to you or I, we'd be like, oh, man, what a drag. If I went, that would have been cool. And then you and I would have been like, oh, well.
Yeah.
It happens. Huh. He didn't sleep last night.
Dude, I am on probably an hour's sleep. I was so...
You were so
He obsessed about this all night long.
Mm-hmm.
I'm such a... It amazes me.
Why do you obsess, though, if you miss a shot? I don't get that.
No, not if I miss a shot because those little things happen. It's because my decision-making caused it to happen again, and I am such a zero on every level. And it happens like that. Of course I didn't go.
Good job. Yeah, just go home and nap, Stax.
I was...
Good one.
Oh, you should have seen me when I heard. I get up in my very tight little underwear.
Make the coffee to go. Good one.
So yeah, I blew it again. I would have been in VIP, and I know I could have gotten it because I already have a cover story planned to tell him now.
Really?
I won't blow it on the air.
What are you gonna do?
I don't know. Something I know what I'm gonna say. Last time I just tapped him and went.
He doesn't have XM.
You tapped him on the arm.
Bob. I'll tell you if I ever get it. I'll tell you.
No, try it out on us. We'll help you through it.
Because the person it involves it will get back to them. I'm telling you, it's a little involved. So
he does what he's gonna do. Bobby De Niro is just going to open his arms and go, come here, you!
Oh, he'll take the picture.
Come here, you!
Not only will he take the picture, but he'll probably get his wife and go, Grace, take a couple of shots and give his email so we can have one.
Take one for me, too.
Yeah, no, I just want to get that shot because I was so unprepared the first time. I should have told him I was a comedian and how much I love King of Comedy.
Right.
Once you involve like that, they kind of take it with you. But I just panicked and went, Bob. And I suffered.
All right. Black Earl is on the line.
Oh!
Big celebrity checking in. Earl.
Yo.
Earl, how you been?
Hello, guys. How are you?
How much did you pay for dinner, for your little, what was it, lunch or dinner?
Dinner. No, Earl, don't worry. I told him you paid.
Earl, you paid?
Earl pays.
Well, Ben is very,
Ben likes to...
interested in this.
No, Ben likes to start trouble wherever he goes.
No.
Earl pays. What's up, Earl?
No, you guys called me.
What the hell are you in such a good mood for?
I'm not.
No, that's just my second line of dialogue.
Oh, very good.
Yeah, I just had to get that in there.
I thought you were just saying it.
No.
Very natural.
Did you enjoy dinner last night with John McEnroe 2 tables away with his lovely family?
No, it was great. It was really cool. It was just an enjoyable, odd experience. Because they were just, for some reason, they were taking all the pictures.
Really?
Wow.
Really, Earl?
You just figure with a celebrity in there, people will want to take their picture. They're sitting there, they're taking a lot of pictures.
You know, you make Pat from Moonachie sound like Richard Pryor in 1974.
Earl, do you realize that the place was packed and no one even knew that was John McEnroe and his family?
I wasn't even paying that much attention. The only thing I noticed was that they were taking a lot of pictures.
That's the beauty of New York. No one really cares. They just don't care when they see celebrities.
Some of them don't.
And they're too involved with their own whatever that they don't even notice things around them. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah,
they're too obsessed with themselves to realize that there's big celebrities in the same restaurant with them.
Earl?
Yes.
What are you doing for Black History Month?
I could hardly hear you.
What's wrong with the phones today?
I don't know.
Is that level raised? That Ben raised? Remember Ben raised one of those little buttons there?
I'm not touching anything.
Hey, Ben.
Earl!
Yeah, it's like you guys are like fading in and out.
Don't touch anything.
Uh-oh.
Don't touch anything. Earl.
Yes.
Give your take on the gates in Central Park. You had a very interesting twist last night.
No, I actually
really,
like
but
the
listen to
gates.
this.
I think it just adds a little color to the park.
Oh.
And
it just, I like it. I mean, it's not the most original concept in the world, but I think it's kind of cool.
Oh, it's not that original?
it's pretty original, Earl. It's hacky, but it's original.
I
can't really think of anything else that comes close to what this is. So I believe that means it's an original idea.
Well, I'll backtrack, and that's what I meant, though.
Are you trying to tell me there was another artist somewhere that did the exact same thing, but they used the color blue?
No, I'm not saying that at all. I mean, I think I meant to say it was a little bit more. It's not.
Earl?
Yes.
Hit the snooze alarm and call us back.
What was the last time you got laid?
Well, there you go.
November 2001.
How big a while?
It's been a big while.
November 2001.
I got a hand job at a parlor about 2 weeks ago.
All right, Earl, we're going to let you be.
Hold on, let me get one more line of this dialogue out. I can't, it won't fit.
Won't fit.
All right. No. Thank you, Earl.
All right, guys.
All right.
Got quite a few lines there.
6 pages of dialogue.
6 pages?
Yeah. So that's why I kind of do the show and rehearse.
And this is an audition, though?
Yeah. Well, I mean,
Think you'll get it?
Louis is one of the guys doing a special. No, of course I won't get it, but I mean, I love Louis. He's hilarious, so I'd be happy to work with him.
All right.
Writer.
Why don't we regroup? Earl just, I don't know what Earl did.
That was Black History Month for us.